Hey guys, I'm Joe.
Hey, I'm Myverick Garcia, filling in for Jessica.
Jessica is in grieving because the Atlanta Falcons lost the Super Bowl, as you saw last week. But Myverick, I'm happy you're here. What are we going to be talking about today?
We have a few things, and big topics are Infinity War, Ant-Man and Wasp, which is so funny of a concept, like to say that together for some reason, and Marvel's Runaways.
And Batman and Matt Reeves and the Power Ranger movie posters. Let's get to it. Maverick G, you're a Power Ranger fan from way back when.
The OG, yeah.
OG Power Ranger fan. You've interviewed a few of the actors. We got some international posters. That's right, posters. What did you feel about those?
I thought they were good. I thought they were great as far as giving us an idea of what the Zords look like. Very complimentary to their action figures, as well as their uniforms look. I don't know if you've ever heard of this game called Tribes. It's a computer game. It's very similar to Halo. They look just like them.
That game, and there was always this one person I hated on the game called Cookie Dough Princess, I think.
Cookie Dough Queen, get it right.
Cookie Dough Queen was the worst.
The worst because she was so good, I'm sure.
Just sniping people left and right. I hated it. I never saw it coming. But these posters look great. What do you think about their Zords?
I think, as far as it stays true to what we know is about Power Rangers, how they always go into like their major robot. It's what you can expect, but obviously with new tricks up their sleeves, I'm sure, and we'll get to see when we see the movie.
I know, I'm excited for it. It comes out late March, I think March 24th, but stay tuned. We'll let you know what we think.
Our very own Brian was at the Los Angeles Justice League Dark premiere where he got to interview Ray Chase, who is
Etrigan the Demon.
Let's hear what he had to say.
Hi, I'm here with Ray Chase, who is the voice of Etrigan the Demon. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great.
That's awesome. You know, you've done a lot of amazing voice acting work you're in many video games, anime, but I think this is the first time you're in the DC universe now.
This is not only first time in DC Universe, but in animation whatsoever. I've done a lot of dubbing work for Japanese companies. Okay. This is the first time where they actually animated to what I said. It's really interesting.
That's awesome, and in particular, the Demon, he speaks in rhymes.
What was
it like voice acting with rhymes all the time?
It's interesting because it's funny. It's always going to be inherently funny because it'll end on a punchline. So in times when he had to be threatening or scary, you had to kind of split the difference between playing the rhyme and making sure that it worked within the scene.
What would you say your character has to bring to Justice League Dark that requires, Batman to recruit you?
Oh my gosh. Well, he's connected to Jason Blood, who's a knight from King Arthur's realm, who I also play. So both of them together are a formidable tag team because you've got Jason Blood, who has a lot of combat skills, and then when times get really dire, you have Etrigan, who comes in for the backup stuff too. But Etrigan himself is unstable and a crazy demon, so you don't want both at the same time.
I see. Can we expect to see you in any more feature film work in the future?
Oh, I hope so.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time.
Hey, thanks.
So last week, you and Jessica talked about Ben Affleck stepping down as director of Batman. Is there another one, a replacement yet?
Matt Reeves? I don't know. It's possible. That's the front runner right now. It's looking like a lot of places are confirming that it's Matt Reeves, but Warner Brothers hasn't officially stated it yet. But maybe by the time you're watching this, they have, because Hollywood moves fast. It's the way things go. Matt Reeves, if you're unfamiliar with his work, you're not alone. I'm not familiar with it either, but it is Dawn of Planet of the Apes, a lot of these Planet of the Apes movies, and Cloverfield, which you were a fan of. Ish. If you didn't get the motion sickness, maybe more so. I think Matt Reeves, I don't have an opinion because I haven't really seen much of his work. With that being said,
But do we know where this is going to fit in? How is this all tying into?
Who knows?
When it's being
You know one
done?
thing I've learned about DC? Stop asking questions because you don't know what you're ever going to get. Your guess is as good as mine. Batman? Matt Reeves? DC? I don't know. Maverick, you wore cosplay for the very first time at Anime Expo. What were you?
I was the punk Sailor Mercury.
And at some of these anime conventions, you got some pretty interesting food. And Migdalia and Jasmine expand their horizons and their taste buds at Anime Impulse.
Hey guys, what's up? We're at Anime Impulse 2017, the first convention of the new year. I'm so excited to be here. This is Jasmine from the Hashtag Show, joined by the newest member,
Migdalia.
Have you been to a convention before?
I have plenty for like 5 years straight now.
But the first time with us at Hashtag, right?
First time with that hashtag show.
So
Very
the most
excited.
important part of any convention is food. And this is the Asian American Cultural Festival, so I can't wait to taste out all the food. I'm so excited.
I can't wait to see what vegan, vegetarian options there are. Because last year I couldn't eat
meat.
here.
Really? Oh, no.
I know.
Don't worry, I'll eat all the meat. Let's go check it out.
Let's go. We're here at Anime Impulse in the Asian American Expo portion of it in the food court. And we have here
Katrina, Kathleen, Caroline.
And Jasmine.
Yeah.
You guys, your food looks amazing. What drew you to pick the items that you got? Because you guys all have very different items.
Yes.
Well, I got the twisted potato. I've seen in different videos on YouTube and stuff that they have as street food in Korea and stuff. So I said I might as well try it.
So you're like, yeah, I'm coming and like made a nosedive for the potato.
Yeah.
All right,
So
cool.
as far as you know, it's a Korean-inspired
Yeah.
cuisine.
Is it like Korean spices or what is it? Cheddar or
This
what?
is just cheese.
Okay. All right. Cool. Cool.
What do you have there? That looks really good. I saw
Yeah.
that from across the way. I was like, what does she have?
I don't know. It's a waffle and ice cream. It just looked different. So
Yeah, no, that looks really good.
Is
Where
that
did you
chocolate
get
ice
that?
cream? It's chocolate ice cream, isn't it?
Like somewhere down there. Cool.
All right. And what do you have?
I have a squid on a stick. I just saw it and it looked really good, and I always wanted to try squid, so I thought.
Oh, this is your
would be
first
good.
time.
Why not? On a stick.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Well, is there any other foods you guys are gonna try? Are you here just for the food?
Mainly for the food.
Nice. All types of different stuff.
Nice. How do you like takoyaki?
It was really good.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Well, thank you guys for your food.
Thank you. Everyone. So Jasmine's around here somewhere, like buying all the food, and we're over here catching up with some cosplayers. And what's your name?
I'm Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
I'm Ronnie.
Ronnie.
I'm Wolf.
Wolf. Nice. I love that name. And
Guess what his favorite animal is?
Wolves.
wow, go figure. So we're here standing in front of the Okamoto Kitchen lunch truck here, and we were just talking. They've been waiting forever for their dish, so I hope it's worth it. What do you got there?
Oh, Japanese fried chicken. I've never had Japanese fried chicken before, so I'm wondering how different it is from American fried chicken.
Let's see.
Not bad. It's different in a good way.
Is it better than KFC?
Ooh, that's really close. The chicken in this is really, really good, but the chicken skin of KFC is amazing.
Really?
What's your preference for chicken?
Okay, I'd rather have that than KFC any other day.
Boom.
I mean, like their chicken's good. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. The last time I had their chicken, it did not set good at all.
So you had this before?
Yes, at another spot. I don't remember what restaurant it was, but I did try the chicken. Juicy, just flat out juicy.
It's very juicy chicken. I'm like, ooh, okay, worth it.
Very
Worth
nice.
the wait.
And did you guys get any lunch today, or you're still browsing around?
When we first got here, we did. We came to this truck exactly. And I got the koroke, the potato balls, whatever they call here. And you got...
I got the Korean barbecue burger.
Oh, that was a...
Best thing I've ever
Right here at the Seoul Sausage Company?
Yes, best thing I ever bought.
Really nice.
Yes.
Is this your first year on Anime Impulse? Second? Yeah, I was here last year too. Did you guys venture out over there at the Asian You haven't?
A little bit. The music was, as you can hear in the background, the music is really, really interesting. But I'd never been out to Pomona before last year, so I was like, oh, this is all interesting.
You guys should definitely check out the food over there. We got squid on sticks and giant chickens and ramen shaker cups and
They have everything.
yeah, for sure.
Everything you could ask for.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you so much. Enjoy your Japan fried chicken, Japanese fried chicken. Nice. And enjoy the con. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you liked all the food that we showed. I'm super freaking hungry now.
Yes.
What do you have?
We got a shake it ramen, shaking it, veggie style, tofu, some corn, some bean sprouts, some garlic, some everything you might need to
And
fill
I have
up.
takoyaki, which is dough and octopus, super traditional Japanese dish. Hope you liked the video, guys. Click the like button and definitely hit subscribe to keep up to date with everything trending in
And geek pop culture.
In production now, we have Infinity War, following the great movie Civil War. This one is huge. Like, just from the behind the scenes footage that we've seen, it's going to be a huge cast. We have Guardians of the Galaxy with the Avengers coming all together.
Do you think Galaxy Quest would show up? Probably not. But, you know, Guardians of the Galaxy and the Avengers is going to be huge. We saw in the concept art, it was Thor and Rocket Raccoon. This is going to be Marvel's biggest film to date. And as Kevin Feige, president of Marvel, said in that little package, this is going to be the culmination since 2008's Iron Man film. They started off at Civil War, and this is where everything, well, they didn't start off at Civil War, but Civil War was the beginning of this.
Right.
And now we're going to see it all come to a, not conclusion, but
which it never is.
yeah, which it never is. I guess a new expansive world that Marvel's creating for us, and I can't wait.
It's been obviously in the behind the scenes. You see the touching moment with Spider-Man in between Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Pratt, and he's just geeking out. Like, such a fan since he was a child. Now playing the character Spider-Man, and that was just a really moment I think everybody's gonna appreciate.
I know, right? And seeing those three on screen together gives you a small scope of what this film's going to be, because you have Marvel's first generation with Iron Man. You had Marvel's kind of newer generation with Chris Pratt, and you have Marvel's future with Tom Holland, and I think it just shows everything kind of there. I'm excited for the film. We got some more concept art. There was Iron Man looking at his armors. It seems like he's a little bit more mature now. And we have, it looked like Thor was holding a different hammer. It looked like a different version of Mjolnir. But who knows?
So there's some other things coming into production that our viewers should know about, which includes
your favorite Ant-Man and the Wasp. You don't even think Wasp is a cool name for a superhero, but whatever. It's cool. Are you a fan of Paul Rudd?
Yeah.
Paul Rudd's great, and he's going to be coming back.
Who is it?
Yeah, right? Who is it? That's actually true. Who isn't a fan of Paul Rudd? He makes everything better. But Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, and Michael Douglas said they are going to be returning to Ant-Man in July of this year, starting to shoot the second installment of that film. How that ties into Infinity War, we're just going to have to wait and see. Also, on the Marvel Hulu side, we have the
Marvel's Runaways.
That's right. Runaways in the comics are a group of kids of superhero villains that kind of run away, do their own thing. The cast is
on Hulu.
On
right?
Hulu. It's already shooting. It's a diverse cast. It seems like it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be for the YA audience, the young adult audience, it seems like. So Marvel is sticking its hands into every pie. The big budget movies, the gritty Netflix stuff, these young adults that watch like Vampire Diaries, everything. Marvel has it across the board. Comedy. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a Marvel comedy show at some point.
That's you. You're starring you.
Yeah. Damage Control, starring Joe. Oh, that was a lot to get through.
Yeah. I thought I was just filling in. You didn't have to tell me I was doing a whole butt ton of things.
You're always doing a whole butt ton of things. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Maverick, thanks for being here.
Of course.
Hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with everything trending
In geek pop culture.